Hello and welcome back to week 3 of juggling. Hopefully you've all been practicing with your single ball, throwing it up and catching, and then introducing the second ball. So it's throwing it up, catch and catch. This week we are going to introduce a third ball. So we will be juggling with 3 balls. So with 3 balls, I suggest starting with 2 balls in your dominant hand. So for me, that is my right hand. And the way you hold the balls is the first ball will be in your fingers and the second ball will just be rested behind it in your palm. And it is exactly the same as we did with 2 balls. So first of all, you just throw, catch, but then you have to throw the third ball after that. So just have a practice with 2 balls, just throwing the 2, not the third one. So you get used to holding it in your hand. So it's throw, catch. So when you've got comfortable with throwing the 2 balls, you are just going to introduce the third ball into the throw. You're still aiming for the points above your head and you wait for the ball to start dropping before you throw the next ball. So we've got 3 balls in our hands and it is throw, and then catch them. If you're left-handed, you start with the 2 balls in your left hand and it's throw. Okay? One of the problems people have when they're learning to juggle is being able to throw that second ball out of their hand. Some reason it just seems to feel like it's stuck in there and they can't throw it, or they'll throw it off in a random direction. So what you can do to practice is just throw the balls up and let them drop on the floor. So you throw 1, 2, 3. And you can just keep practicing that until you feel comfortable. And then you can start catching them. So with first of all, we'll just catch 1 ball. And then we move on to catching 2. Until finally, we catch all 3. And we just keep practicing that until we're ready to move on. So now, all you need to do is practice. Practice. When you have done 6 throws, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you can say that you can juggle. It is going to take you a fair while to get there. So the way I want you to get there is just by starting and adding another throw each time. So the first time you go with 3 balls, it is 1, 2, 3. Keep doing that until you feel comfortable with throwing 3 throws. When you think you can do 3, add in a number 4. And keep practicing. And when you can do 4, add in a 5th. And when you think you can do 5, add in 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I do suggest keeping the throws relatively high whilst you're practicing. You may want to try and juggle really low and get it going quickly, but that won't help you further down the line when we look at doing some tricks. So keep them high above your head and gradually just add in more throws. Each time trying to add another one in until you can just keep going without thinking about it. Like I mentioned with the 2 balls, when you're juggling with 3, you do not want them moving forward as you throw them. So if you look from a side on angle, when you juggle the balls, they should be moving in the same plane. You don't want to be throwing them forward, and you don't want to be throwing them towards you. They should always move in the same plane. You are going to drop them. This is one of the most annoying phases of juggling, but suddenly it will click and you will be able to juggle. What I want you to do this week is send me videos of you learning to juggle. Ask your mum and dad to take a video and email it to me, and I will include them in my next tutorial video. I really look forward to seeing all the juggling videos you send in.